Hello, what is going on, rail fans? We are here live. Hold up. Gotta set up the tripod because if you can hear, we got a freight train coming. What is going on, rail fans? We're here live in Ashland, Virginia, rail fanning the CSX RFMP subdivision again for our fourth stream. Hopefully this time we don't get rained out, but unlike yesterday, today shouldn't be a washout. We got a freight train coming to immediately start off today. Not liking this. Morning. So with an immediate train, with hopefully more to come, we should be all right here. So yeah, our first catch should be here in a moment. Still blowing for one more crossing. It's a quiet morning here in Ashland, Virginia. It's probably another manifest here for the CSX freight trains here. Let's see what track he's on. He might be on the close one. Yeah, he is. So we got a freight train here on track 2.
Hey, did you say that was CSX?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So here we go. Here comes the first catch of today. All right, I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this really quick here. Here comes the first catch, everyone. There we go, we got one up close here. Yeah, I know this guy's gonna be windy. I'm having to hold this stuff down. This guy's blowing through fast. Not fast, but blowing a lot of winds. Why are you streaming at 4? Welcome ATSF, man. 4 a.m. for you, maybe, but it's 6 o'clock early in the morning here. It's 4 a.m. Mountain Standard. That's so it's probably 3 p.m. Pacific. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I really didn't think about that. Probably should have waited a little bit before I started streaming, but it's all right. We already get a quick train here. Probably M410 if I had to guess. Although I cannot confirm. A long train here today. These garbage loads? Yes, they are. I'm assuming, yes. Yes, these are waste loads. Actually, they're waste empties. I'm not familiar with the Eastern Coast trains. Yeah, these are empties actually. These big containers are empty. Man, oh man, he's blowing a lot of wind. I have to keep my hands on my tripods so they don't blow away, man. And there we go. That was the first catch of today's stream. We're only 7 minutes in. That guy took a while to clear, to be fair, but first catch of the day. So there we go. Green hopper ended off. Yes, sir. I don't know if anybody noticed, but there was some train wheels on there. One of the end cars. One of the cars near the end of the consist. Just carrying train wheels. You don't see that too often on freights there. All right. So there goes the first catch. We should get some decent Amtrak action here today. Nice, yes. So right now we have Amtrak 164 making his way from Staple Mills Road. He's going about 37 miles an hour. I believe he's departed. Nope, he is arriving into the station. Then after him, it's probably going to be Amtrak 82 or Amtrak 98. After those, we could get we might stay out for Amtrak 88. So a bunch of Northeast regionals on the way. The auto train is nowhere to be seen right now. Not exactly sure what happened to him. Auto train probably went kaput. I don't know what happened. All I know is that he's 4 hours late right now. So that's about all I know. What's wrong with him? So now we wait. And see if we can catch any more action here today. Yep. You know, yesterday we had a pretty good stream going if it weren't for the weather. I really wanted to stay out longer. Unfortunately, we can only get 40 minutes. We got 4 trains, though. So it's not that it was bad action. But storms came down pretty hard. I was able to come back out. I was able to end the stream off, get under shelter, and I was able to catch Amtrak 53. But after 53, the rains got really bad, which you'll see in the shot once I upload it, probably next week, next Saturday. Once that upload gets out. And you'll see the rains. It was bad. I missed that stream. Yeah, a lot of people did. It was running really well. To my knowledge, view count was pretty good. Lots of people were tuning into it. And it's unfortunate that we had to end it off because we probably could have had our ourselves a pretty good stream if it weren't for the weather. It was uploaded like 5 a.m. Well, the videos should be public. Like, as soon as the stream ends, it should be public. Like, you should be able to watch it, like, almost immediately. Or the other stream, I forget. Probably yesterday's morning stream. I did 2 yesterday. There's gonna be 2 today, though. Fortunately, we're gonna be able to do another stream. It won't be in Ashland. The next stream will be in Greencastle, Pennsylvania. That will be later today. Alright, so since we do have our first catch, this stream will be uploaded to YouTube. So, we got that. So, 1 train out of the way. Hope there's a CSX Heritage unit on the way, that'd be cool. Yeah, it would be. Let me check the tracker really quick for Heritage and Special units. I don't think we got anything on the way. Yeah, that's not coming through here. Nope. Nope. No. So yeah, there's 4 in the area, 4 special units in the area. One of them's on Norfolk Southern, so we definitely won't be seeing that one. Another one's on a local that does not pass through here. Another one's sitting in a yard. And another one's on a coal run that doesn't pass through here, so it's not looking likely. Yeah, unfortunately. So I'm generally curious, whatever happened to Amtrak 174? I know he was on the Palmetto for a period of time. I guess they took him off. I mean, I don't know. I think that's bad. There's 0 reports in New Mexico. Unfortunate. Welcome to see random streaming. Hello, Holiday. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. It's dry. Yeah, I know. Action's been all right. We have ourselves our first catch. Waiting on some more. We could be getting an Amtrak here very soon. I believe it's 164 we're waiting on here. Yay, another person. I've had some people on today's stream, just nobody else is chatting. What'd you catch so far? We caught a northbound CSX manifest. Don't know his number, but it had orange trash containers, which I know is a very descriptive detail for only one type of train that runs through here. I think it's M410, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure I caught his counterpart, M409, down in Pembroke. You got 98 coming? Yes, yeah, I've seen that. I also got 88 and 82 on the way. I guess Norfolk has more round trips on weekends, which is pretty interesting. You'd think the opposite would be true, but that's what we got here. That or the round trips are earlier and later. So yeah, we got no southbound CSX on the way. It's all northbound. I mean, BNSF 704 was taking off the Transcon and leading a train too. Unfortunate. So yeah, we got no southbound Amtraks coming. Everything's northbound. I'll keep my eye on the tracker in case something comes out of DC. But right now, we got 2 out of Norfolk, 1 out of Newport, and 1 from Miami on the way. Amtrak 88 just departed Norfolk, expect to be here 8:37. Yep, we should be live for that. That's about 2 hours, right? Yeah, a little under 2 hours, so we'll be live for that one. I mean, it's a fake bonnet with half nose paint red. No decals. Interesting. There's something. Yeah, we should be live for that one. The goal is to get at least about 2 hours of streaming in. And if that train's close, then we're going to stay live for it. Beautiful morning. Yeah, it is. It's a nice, lovely, quiet morning here in Ashland, Virginia. Today's my last day, of course, like I said, in Ashland. And then I head north up to Greencastle, Pennsylvania. Tomorrow, expect another early morning stream where I will be in Shippensburg, Pennsylvania. Then after that, there should be a midday stream on Sunday in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Then that should do it for the continuous streams for at least a little bit. Oh man, I want to meet you. Yeah, that's unfortunate, man. It's alright. It's all well. 160 was taken off the Chief and 203 was too. Yep, I heard about that. So we just have the Phase 7 deal. Unfortunate. We're pretty insane. We get 203 gets put on a regional come through here. Yeah, because nothing special came through yesterday. Not even the Mark B. Kenny. I don't know if that got taken off and put on another service or something. Wait, you ever gonna go to Harper's Ferry? Hello, Storm Chaser Dave. Catch another stream, winning. Yes, sir. Welcome back to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been alright. We have ourselves our first catch, win on some more. Wait, you ever gonna go to Harper's Ferry? Not this trip, no. That was a debate in our Discord, and Greencastle. It was either gonna be Greencastle or Pennsylvania or Harper's Ferry, and Greencastle won. Greencastle beat Harper's Ferry by 1 vote. So, unfortunate how that is, but hope people are waking up for the stream. Yeah. But so we decided we would go to Greencastle, Pennsylvania instead. Yeah, I hear it too.
You don't know which track it's gonna be on, do you?
I'll know when I see it.
Alright. You gotta know which side to jump on.
Yeah. All right, chat. We got head. Oh, there we go. We got headlights. I think, right? Yeah. Yeah, we got headlights for the next Amtrak train here. I want to say we got this one. We'll wait till it gets closer, of course.
Don't tell me you might be right.
Let's go. I'm so bored. Streams made my day. That's good. Glad to hear that, man. Thank you. Amtrak time. Probably. Yes, this is Amtrak 164, I believe. But yeah, this will be the second catch of today already. Not bad. Not bad at all. Another one here is going to be on the Amtrak 164. 164, got it. Please be at P42. It sounds it. It's going to be another one on the close track here. So another early morning catch here. Phase 7 P42 would be great, but it's most likely a Phase 5. I'm pretty sure it's a Phase 5, but it could be a Phase 7. I know Phase 7s are in the area. Here in Blowing One, that's definitely a P42. I think Amtrak 301 went on 97 as of last night. Are you kidding me? Of course it did. Couldn't come a day earlier, could it? I don't think that's true, though, but I will check. I'll definitely go ahead and check. So, yeah, he's blowing for the crossings down there. And, Enola, I think? I don't know. I don't know the callouts for the CSX crossings. Yes, this should be Amtrak 164, the Northeast Regional out of Newport, heading to New York. Yeah, I don't think it is, because he wasn't reported on 97. Yeah, he would have been seen. The Ashland Virtual Railfanning Camp's 24/7. Somebody's always on that thing. Who always has the Heritage Units app. Someone's always on that thing, so that would have been reported. If he was on 97. Unless if he's going on today's 97. Which could be possible. Parked. Okay, so yeah, he could be going on today's 97. Or whatever train they have him scheduled out of DC. Yeah, you can definitely hear him. Yeah, I think everyone can hear him now. On a quiet morning like this, everyone can hear him. There's a way you can turn the camera. Why? The train's coming this way. 182? No, this should be 164. 182 might be leading, but this could be but this is 164, I believe. And I bet you that's train locomotive 182. All right, we'll see. I don't know what 180. I don't know if that's a special or anything, but yeah, I can't tell you what it is. We'll find out here in a moment what phase this guy is. I'm pretty sure it's phase 5, but I know his horn. It's interesting. Yeah, there go the gates. The farther one. Should be going off right about now. There you go. This is him. All right. Well, there go the gates. So I'm gonna go quiet so I record this. One coming in here. So second catch of the day. Yep, it is phase 5, by the way. Man, he came in here hot. I didn't think he was gonna be I didn't think he was. I thought he was gonna completely pass the camera. Told you, yeah, you did get that right. Yeah, 182. After 164, I'll tell you about the real one. Thought he was coming from behind the camera. I do not know this place. Yeah. I thought he would have over the platform. Yeah, I know. He was coming in pretty hot. So yeah, this is the second catch of the day stream. I mean, this is the first class car here for the regionals, the business class. I don't know the real difference between coach and business, actually. I think it's probably more leg room and maybe a table or something, I don't know. I was going to pass the station. No, I knew he wasn't going to pass, but I thought he would have passed the camera completely. If we were down more by the crossing, he would have. So yeah, this is the second catch of today. We're hoping to get a little bit more action here today. Yeah, stop like this at Ashland. He's leaving, I think. No, not yet. You'll know when all the air brakes. You'll hear all the air brakes release. Thought I heard the air. All right, there you go. Now he is. Alrighty, chat, so after this, right now, if you would pay attention to this, to the astute listeners in the chat, if you just listened right there, you would hear a freight train horn. You would be correct. There's a freight train on the far track coming right now. This will be the third catch of today's stream. Another CSX freight is on the way. This will be the third catch of today. Kinda a train race. Nope. No, this would be a meet. Here comes the next train. It's going to be a southbound CSX freighter. So we will get a southbound here. This is southbound, Holiday. This will be a southbound. Oh, never mind. Alright, Chad, this is looking like a coal train here. Alright, Chad, I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave. And there we go. So second CSX today. This is a loaded coal. Based on the springs of the cars, this is a loaded coal train. Oh yeah, this is 100% loaded. I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but if you look on top of the cars, it's a loaded coal. Maybe C750, not an E though. From a BNSF Railfan standpoint, that looks like an ARVOR. You see on our side of the Mississippi, we call those coal. So. Well, there's a difference. All right, well, this is a short coal train here. It's not very long. It was maybe 60 cars, but it is loaded. That's probably why they have a lot of locomotives on it. The end's coming up, chat. And there we go. Third catch of today's stream. It's that style of hopper. I don't know, the name equals ARBR. Interesting. Great, yes sir. Calls coal trains. That sort of thing. Trains is the style of the rail car. Interesting, I didn't know that. Alrighty, so that's the third catch of today. 1 Amtrak, 2 freights. And hopefully some more here coming. Actually, no, I was wrong. We won't have an Amtrak for a minute. 98's gonna be the next one. He's gonna have to stop at Staple Mills Road. So he's about a stop away. But it doesn't mean we won't catch any more freight trains, which we will be. There is another freight train visible. He's gonna be on the close track here. But this will make for the 4th catch of today's stream. I'm just backing us up because he's going to be on that close track. And in Ashland, the close track, it's close. Hello, Alex. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We have ourselves 3 trains with a 4th one visible making his way down here. I found out the whole ATC thing on the NEC Northeast does locomotives like 130, 145, 46, etc. from leading due to modified electrical systems, but they can trail. Interesting. You see, I'd have to disagree. Maybe on the Northeast Corridor, but I saw 46 lead Amtrak train 98 through Folkestone, Georgia. So I don't know what you mean. 301's either going to be on 97 or 19 tonight. Probably 19 because they love putting that thing on the Crescent. For some reason, Amtrak executives love that thing being on the Crescent. But yeah, 46 led. I've seen him lead 98. I have a shot of that. Southern route? Before I say the South and Cheese. Oh, I thought you were talking about on the East Coast he can't lead. It's the West Coast he can't lead. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, this will be the 4th catch of today's stream. The train making its way down here. This is not 97, I can tell you that. This is another CSX freight. What it is, I'm not sure. But it is another freight train. It's definitely not an Amtrak. Do you have plans in the future to railfan in Northern Virginia? I'll tell you a place I really want to go to is Alexandria, Virginia. But there he goes, blowing his horn. But plans to actually do so, no. Unfortunately, I do not. Unless if, for whatever reason, traffic is really bad today, and we're stuck in Northern Virginia, and there's a rail line near me, that's about the only time I'll be able to railfan Northern Virginia for a good chunk of time. C40 9Ws. Hopefully it's one of those reactive C48Ws. Could be. Doubt it, though. I saw one of those the other day. It was leading with C&DI trailing. It wasn't leading. C&DI was leading. It was trailing that heritage unit. I think it's, 1866 or something like that? Got the RF&P Washington District and the NSB line there. Yep. That is B-line. That's the VRE trackage, am I right? That's where VRE runs? Or is that the Washington District? And then turns into the B-line after the VRE terminates. Yes? Okay. Could y'all send some CSX Heritage units south? We haven't seen a CSX Heritage since 1900. No. Yeah, last time we sent them to Floor and Rails, it didn't work out too well, so we are keeping them to us. Wait, what happened? I think it was derailment, blown motor, or something, but it didn't work out well. That or vandals. I just remember it didn't work well. That's about all I can tell you. Yeah, there's two lines, the Manassas and Fredericksburg. Manassas is the Washington District, and the Fredericksburg is the RF&P. B line has no passenger trains, only NS. Oh, interesting. Oh, I think I have to pass the B line. Yeah, so I gotta drive over the B line. Do you know how active the B line is?
Morning.
Morning.
Here it comes.
Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. Number 4, man. This seems to be foreign stacks. Yeah, we got a YN2 in there. Seems to be a decent sized foreign stack. By decent, I mean not that long. I-135, it could be. This is the first time I've seen I-135, so he might be a little bit late. I'm assuming this is usually a night run through here. He usually runs through the mornings here. Oh, okay, interesting. I didn't know that. I just haven't seen him, that's why. All right, there goes the 4th catch of today's stream. I think the most we've ever seen in Ashland for this trip, I believe, was 4. So we've got it tied. It's either 4 or 5, unless he is late. Yeah. Alrighty, so there goes another CSX freight train. I'll tell you what, yesterday we had something big. I caught 4 trains in 15 minutes. I'm not even kidding. One CSX freight train passed by. As soon as he cleared, another one rounded the corner, went south the other direction. Then as soon as he cleared, I went to try to cross the tracks. Headlights came going this way. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is 3 trains in 15 minutes. While this train was clearing, on the other track where I was standing, came Amtrak train number 97, I think, yesterday. 97 or 41. So that was 4 trains in 15 minutes. It's the most I've ever seen in that short of a period of time. And it was literally train after train. If I know what 301's gonna be on, it can't be 97. Oh, okay. So it's not gonna be coming down through here. It's probably just gonna take the Crescent again. That or get put on anything, because I mean, many things run out of DC. Well, it's the Crescent it runs from New York to New Orleans. So the amount of trips that come out of DC, which is where they do the power replacement to go from diesel to electric, you can put on anything. Hello, JJ Railfan. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been very good today. We've had ourselves 4 trains waiting on some more. He might go on 97. Oh, okay. He might go on anything that's going out of DC at that time. I mean, it just really depends. I'm assuming they need to take him off the train, do a post-trip maintenance check, and then put him back on. And put him back on something. Think about 95. Nope, it was definitely the Silver Service of Floridian. No, I know what I saw, man. I don't remember. Not exactly sure what you're trying to say there. I don't remember. Well, it wasn't on stream. 95 was on stream. This was not on stream. Oh, whoops. Tell you what, man, I am tired today. And if you look at the clouds, they don't look too friendly, do they? Ay, ay, ay. Not looking to have another washout stream. That's the last thing I want right now. Posted a short 6 minutes ago. Yeah. I talked about that on stream before. I schedule my shorts. SD70M Mac, yeah. NCheck 65 is in DC right now. Nice. But yeah. ATS2926. I talked about this on stream before. I schedule my shorts. So every time I catch one train, that's one short. I make a short of that train and just keep uploading that, because that does give me some pretty decent view traffic and brings in subscribers. So one train equals one short, and I schedule my shorts. So that short that I posted, I probably scheduled back in March or February. That's probably when I uploaded it. It's just I just scheduled it to upload now, because I upload one short a day, so it can get all the views it can get for one day. The next one comes out, gets all the views it can for another 24 hours. Next one comes out, all the views for this 24 hours, so on and so forth. Right now, I have shorts that I've uploaded a few days ago that won't be scheduled to release until August. Didn't you once say you hated shorts like last year? Yes, I did. I'm not afraid to admit it. Yeah, I didn't like shorts at the beginning. I was not a fan of them. But then I saw the actual potential of it, and then I started again. Then I stopped again, because I really started figuring out that you know, the people aren't really watching your channel. They're not really watching your channel. They're just kind of subscribing for the shorts. But then I stopped doing shorts, and then I realized something. The views on my videos were going down as well. So I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? So that's when I restarted shorts again, and wouldn't you know it, the views on my videos went back up again. So yeah, I thought it had no change, and if anything, took traffic. If anything, lowered my view count instead of raised the view count, when the opposite was true. So yes. Now I have a question. Why do you put the engine number rather than the route number? Because I don't know the route numbers. I rarely ever know the route numbers. And also, that title attracts more casual rail fans, and not just rail fans, kind of like people who just like, people who are rail fans who aren't as serious into the hobby as we are. Some people who just like, ooh, look, train cool, and they don't have a YouTube channel. It just kind of attracts people that just like, ooh, look at that, you know what I mean? It's like casual reference, which there's nothing wrong with that, of course. That's just, it gets to that audience more, as well as the regular railfanning audience. And number two, I don't feel like trying to remember all of the symbols of the trains I see, or trying to have to look for all the symbols of the trains I see, because personally, I don't like doing that. I like doing the research, but trying to find those numbers is A, a pain, and B, I just couldn't care. I just could not care. So I don't really care to remember the route numbers. I will sometimes. Like the trains I see over and over again, I will sometimes, and I'll try to tell them for you guys in the chat, for the people who are interested. But most of the times I don't know and don't remember. Like for that coal train, I don't know what that symbol was. It wasn't C750. People like shorts, subscribe, are more likely to see videos on the For You page, so in turn, more people see your videos. Yes, and I didn't know that at the time. I found out the hard way, kind of. Oh, these are gusts of wind. All right, chat, so I'm gonna just say the warning right now. Don't be surprised if I have to call the stream early for a washout. I don't even need the tracker. I already know what the routes are. Well, I don't need the tracker. I don't use the tracker to get the. Well, yeah, I do. What am I saying? I just use the tracker to tell me what it is. But I mean, it also helps with the symbols. But screw the weather, dude. I've had it. Well, yeah, yesterday was a washout stream. I got washed out. After it started raining like 20 minutes in, and I said, all right, I'm gonna end it in like 5 minutes, and then 4 trains came when I wanted to end it. So, you know. Of course. Oh, whoops, sorry. Hit the wrong tripod this time. It wasn't the stream tripod. Let's go. I know somebody, I don't know who it was, but somebody's going to make a compilation of all the times I've hit my tripod in my streams. Which in essence was a smart strategy, because now they have to go and rewatch all my streams, which means more watch hours for me. That's the goal. The goal is to get to 3,000 watch hours and monetize the YouTube channel. That's where that's why I love doing streamings, because streams are very helpful with that. Yeah, unfortunately I haven't been streaming so much, so my watch hours fell off a little bit. I was very close to 2,000 at one point. Now I'm a little bit away, kind of away from that right now. But I'm very close to 2,000. I need to get to 3,000 in order to reach monetization status. So I'm going to really try and get a lot of streams going this summer. Lots of videos, pump out content. Just trying to get monetized, because that's the real goal here. And hoping something blows up and I get a lot of viewers. And a lot of watch hours too. Also, be very cautious of the weather this year. Tornado Alley, funny enough, seems to actually be moving towards the east. Yes, I've heard of it. I've seen that. That's very strange. That's very weird to me. I wonder why that is. It seems like the East is becoming storm central, because if you're on the East Coast, you get the hurricanes. If you're a little bit away from the East Coast, you think, okay, we're fine. Hurricanes die by us. Nope, you get tornadoes. Get caught in a tornado. Yeah, two twins touched down a lake near me when I was up in New York last year. So Dixie Alley. Yeah, there we go. A storm chaser day. This is right up your alley, ain't it? Get it? Man, that wasn't, yeah, no pun intended. I cannot believe I actually made that. All right. Anyway. But yes. But yeah, East Coast is becoming storm central here. But the West Coast can't laugh too hard. They got earthquakes. Please give us some of the rain. Oh yeah, you guys get droughts too. Yeah, dude, I love the rain. I love rainy weather. Not for when I'm rail fanning, but I love rainy weather. The weather is dry in New Mexico, yeah. Well, at least it's a dry heat. I want to say I think I just heard a horn, but I'm not sure. It's actually very nice here in Ashland. It's a bit cool. The sun, if you're standing in the sun though, the sun's definitely warmed me up today. For humid. Oh, you do not prefer ATSF. You're gonna say that for all of 2 days. Once you actually experience humidity, go to Florida for 2 days. You can play, dude. I was playing basketball for 10 minutes yesterday outside, or not yesterday, the other day outside when I was in Florida. Dude, it looked like I just got out of a pool. Yeah, no, you do not prefer humid. It's humid. It's hot. Probably a CSX because the next Amtrak is 98 who has not passed Richmond yet. Interesting. I thought I heard a horn. It's probably, I don't think I did. I probably didn't. It's probably it could have just been my imagination. I don't know, I can't tell you. But it was definitely a CSX horn if I did hear something. Stupid dry playing nothingness desert. Well, I'll tell you what, Florida always gets into drought during springtime. We get like no rain, and when we do, it's like a little shower cloud that drops for like 5 seconds and then disappears. I thought I heard another horn again. Sorry, chat. But yeah, so finally it's starting to really start storming on in Florida. It seems like every day at 3 o'clock we get the daily thunderstorm. Funny how it works on clockwork down there. They say the weather in Florida is very unpredictable. You live here long enough, it becomes predictable. We need that. No, you live in Florida long enough, it does kind of start to become predictable. If you expect the unexpected, you're pretty much gonna get it right, which makes it predictable. Like if it's sunny during the day, if it's sunny at like 10 a.m., expect by 3 p.m. for there to be thunderstorms, and you pretty much got it right. Vice versa. Please give us some daily storms, yeah. It's like I always compare storms to trains in Florida. Oh, here comes the 3 o'clock. Actually, not today. Random, I see you on the rail cam. Oh, nice. What am I, right there? I gotta be just on it. I gotta, like, just be visible. I'm pretty sure he's facing that way. I'm gonna check again. Today's the Kirkland Air Force show. Nice. Hope you guys enjoy that. Uninterrupted with rain, of course. 98 getting close to DC. Nice. Sorry, Richmond. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm pretty sure he has to stop in Richmond. Then after Richmond, he'll pass through here. He doesn't stop. Yeah, he has to stop at Staple Mills Road, I'm assuming. Amtrak stop at Staples Mill, yep. Oh, nice ATSF. That's some good aircrafts. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah, I bet it will be. I've been to Staples Mill one time. I haven't been yet. I passed through it. I've seen it on the auto train. If that means anything, but no, I haven't been there. I got Staples Mill and the like actual triple track downtown station confused. I was really hoping to see that like downtown train station on our trip. Instead, we just got this like flat top near a CSX yard. Just kind of looked sad, which is weird why it gets so much Amtrak traffic. Greencastle connects to the NSB line. Oh, nice. So I'll see traffic through there then. So yeah, I'm hoping to go to Greencastle later today, catch some NS freight action. Which, funny enough, the last time I was at Greencastle, the last train I saw at Greencastle was the CSX freight train. Yeah, funny how that works. I'll have a drive. Not exactly sure. Hello, Margaritaville. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. What does NS stand for? Norfolk Southern. It's a railroad, which for some reason, it's a railroad that runs mainly more in the northeastern part of the United States. How long's the drive? Probably about 3-4 hours. I'm not exactly sure, though. I'm watching from other videos right now from British trains while here, and it seems like Ashland's a very nice looking station. Yeah, yes, it does. It's a nice, calm station, really. The station building isn't operated by Amtrak. That's a welcome center. People coming in by train. This is an unmanned station, and it used to have boards, like display boards. Here, it still does. They're not working for whatever reason, so kind of weird. One time NS was spotted in California. I think it's been spotted in California thousands of times. I know NS always had foreign power out there. Excuse me. NS always has foreign power on BNSF and vice versa. I was in Shippensburg, same line. I think I caught like multiple BNSF. I caught like 3. I think I caught like 5 trains there, and I think like 3 of them had BNSF units. Didn't know that. Oh yeah, very often out there. Wait, I understand it now. You're on the opposite platform of the station building. Yes, I am. Cannot believe you just said I understand it now, but okay. Sound like that guy from Red Bull. Anyway. But yeah, that's the visitor center. Railcam's on top. And we're on Amtrak platforms, but on Amtrak platforms, the only thing that is their station is there's like a little covered up bench with a luggage bag. With like a luggage thing here. 98 Staples Mill, got it. With like a little baggage thing that'll raise baggage into baggage cars that don't... But no train with a baggage car stops here, which is the funny part. Unless if Palmetto or like the Carolinian wants to get another service that stops in Ashland. Certainly not the brightest of the bunch, but when it comes to knowing northeast railfan spots, yeah. Hello, hidden railfan. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been all right today. We have ourselves 4 trains. Waiting on some more. We're officially an hour in today's stream, so do with that what you will. Oh yeah, we should hopefully get ourselves some Amtrak action here soon. 98 won't stop, so he'll just pass right through. It's probably gonna also be on the close track, so it seems like everything's on the close track today. I'm pretty sure track 2 sees all northbounds, track 3 sees all southbounds. For those who don't know, this is track 3, by the way. This isn't track 1. Don't ask me why that is. I think I know the reason, but I'm not sure. Beautiful morning up my way besides the wildfire smoke. 4 trains so far, cool. Oh my goodness. Man, y'all are getting wildfires again. Man, I hope you have that stuff contained. I remember last year when remember a few years ago when I was up north, I was living on the lake, on our lake. All we could see was smoke. It was so bad some days. It's like, my goodness. I remember about 1 year ago, I watched your streams for the first time. Yeah. Oh, heck nah. I said no rain today because of the air show today, but all I see is clouds for miles outside. Ah, lovely. Thanks for breathing. Fires are up here in Canada. Oh my goodness. I think 98 just departed Staples Mill. All right, where's the Norfolk Southern Railway? They have plenty of lines across the northeastern part of the United States. I can't exactly tell you where they all go, but so New York doesn't turn orange again. Yeah, it's like a beautiful morning there. It is. It's a lovely morning here in Ashland, Virginia. But to answer your question, Margaritaville, I don't know. I don't know all of the lines. I do know they have plenty of lines all across the northeastern part of the United States, but I don't rail fan them very often. I mainly rail fan CSX, Florida East Coast, and other types of traffic. Sometimes I do get to go trackside for some Norfolk Southern lines. The primary ones being the Pittsburgh, Maine, and the Southern Tier line. Hold up. The primary ones being the Pittsburgh, Maine, Southern Tier line, and sometimes the Lehigh branch. I've got lucky sometimes where I've been, I believe it was the B line holiday, like you said, where I've been able to just catch a freight train, and also the H line in Columbia. I accidentally caught I was able to catch a Norfolk Southern train. It was right outside of my hotel, actually. That was about 10 months ago. If you want to go surfing for that video, I'm pretty sure it's in Trains of April, and I think the photo might even be the thumbnail. I'm not sure. Where's your track? Diane, how far away is he? Excuse me. Sorry, I didn't have a great sleep last night. He is north of Staples Mill, according to chat. I can check the tracker for you right now. I got up very early this morning. I really wanted to get some good early morning action, and so far I've got it. Yep, 98 has departed. We'll be passing through. It's looking like right after him, we should get Amtrak 82. He'll be right on his heels, but he's stopping here. Warning comes quick, yep. What tracker did you use? I used the official Amtrak train tracker. He's technically in Dumbarton? He's technically there. So, just north of Staples Mill Road Station. I use the Intercity Rail map. Yep. I use an app called Amtracker. Huh. Didn't even know that existed. I think it's better in my opinion. The official Amtrak train tracker is more up to date than any other tracker that I've used. I have used the Intercity Rail map, but that tracker is a lot slower and is a lot behind. It's not a lot behind, but it's like a good delay compared to the Amtrak train tracker. Yeah, I used to use the Amtracker, but I stopped. So yeah, I use the official Amtrak tracker train map. So yeah, 98 will be the sketch. Then after 98 should be 88. Then after 88 should be, or excuse me, not 88, 82. Then after 82 should be 88. For the Amtrak side of things, I'm pretty sure after 88 we're gonna call it a day for today's morning stream, but I'm not sure. But we'll have to wait and see. We gotta stop by. Yeah, we still got a long time for streaming though, so don't be worried. 88's not too close. I'm pretty sure he needs to stop in Richmond. He still has to stop in Richmond. 82 is right now in Richmond, performing boarding and unboarding services, and 98. So yeah, 98 is gonna be the last Amtrak train that won't stop here. 88 and 82 both do. I have my coffee. I'm good. Yeah, haven't had my coffee yet this morning. After this stream, I'm definitely getting one. Is the Norfolk Southern Railroad in Pennsylvania? I'll need information about Norfolk Southern Railroad. Do they have Norfolk Southern Railroad hats? Yep. Yeah, man. I have myself a couple. I have a couple myself. Just look it up online, man. Norfolk Southern. I'm pretty sure they have an official store, and I know you mentioned Pennsylvania. They have an official store. You can probably get it from other rail fans that make that kind of stuff. And I know you mentioned Pennsylvania. If you ever visit Horseshoe Curve, Norfolk Southern has hats that they sell in the gift shop of Horseshoe Curve. So if you're ever in the area, I'd suggest checking out the little gift shop down there. They actually sell model railroad equipment too. So if you're a model rail fan, want to go rail fan Horseshoe Curve, go up there. Then when you're coming back down, check out the gift shop. They'll sometimes have like some, and they don't have a lot. Of course, they'll maybe have a locomotive and small amounts of rolling stock, but might be a neat addition to your layout for my model rail fans out there. 65, I'm at 65. 65 is in Alexandria. Nice, nice. So depending on how much time we have after this stream, I probably won't stay out for that one. Or stay live for that one. I'm going to stay out for it, but I won't stay live for that. Should have a literal hat. Locomotives, the Dash 9 top hats. Interesting. I don't even know what that is. I got an Iowa Interstate shirt, their 40th anniversary back in November, with an Iowa Interstate cap too. Nice. I don't have any Iowa Interstate merchandise. I've never rail fan their line, so I never thought about getting any. I'll tell you what I need. I need some Brightline merchandise. All I have is a couple hats. That's about it. Hello, Rick. You're still in Ashland. Yes, sir, I am. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for stopping by. Action's been pretty good. We've seen ourselves 4 trains waiting on some more. I stay in Ashland for this morning all the way pretty much to the afternoon. And after that, we make the journey up north to Greencastle and Shippensburg, Pennsylvania, where later today, we will have a Shippensburg stream. All right. Hold on. Yep, and 98 is visible. So this is Amtrak train 98. The, what was that, a Silver Meteor? Yeah, it's either Silver Meteor or Silver Star. It's probably the Silver Meteor. This will make for the 5th catch of today's stream. And we got headlights. Just stopped in to look over the ACWR here in NC. No, I didn't. The only NC stop I had was in Pembroke, which surprised me how active that is. Let me guess, ALC 42. You are correct. Yes, it is. This will make the 5th catch of today's stream here today. This guy will not stop, so Silver Meteor got it. Still a bunch of IC ST70S's still roaming in the IC paint. Amazing. Yeah, I know, man. I know y'all got the, even though y'all got an Iowa Interstate Heritage Unit, y'all still got a bunch of IC painted locomotives still. All the NS top hats recovered. The whole thing. Interesting, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know that. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that myself. Amtrak, not Amtrak, sorry, ATSF 2926. Yeah, I must admit, I'm not really familiar with what you're talking about, but I'll definitely start looking it up a little bit. We got a ton of cool stuff. F7s, E8s, and 9s. Steward coaches all over. A steam engine and so on. Nice. There were standard cab C49s. Nice. So yeah, this is definitely Amtrak train 98, or not 98, definitely an ALC 42. Looks like another one for the close track, chat. Howdy, text. Yeah. Iowa also has GEVO 519 with Paul Banner's named on the side. Paul passed away back in June of 2024. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. There you go. He's blowing his horn. I'm thinking of doing a Siemens Mobility compilation. To be fair, there's only 2 railroads where I've seen Siemens Mobility. No, that's not true. I've seen Siemens Mobility on 3 railroads. But I've only seen like 2 styles of their locomotive. The Amtrak one and the Amtrak ALC 42 and the SCB 40s. I've seen an SC 44, but that was once on a MARC train. It was 101. My goodness. Yeah, he definitely lived a great life. Hit the big triple digits. Alrighty. So here comes 98 approaching. This next stop, Fredericksburg. And here we go. So I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this chat. Be sure to wave. Be sure to wave. And there we go. There goes 98. Does he not stop here? Nope, this is 98. He don't stop here. Same consist, Amtrak 91, 92, yep, pretty much. Or 40 and 41 now, anyway. Alrighty, so there goes 98. There goes that ALC 42 blowing for, what is that, Ashland Mill? I believe so. Up next, 82, yes sir. He should be visible soon, actually.
We'll go back over. We might still have to cross back again.
I'll tell you what, chat. This tracker, the official Amtrak tracker, whoever made that website, I hope they didn't pay him, because it is awful. Like, dude, this thing breaks so easily. It's not even funny. All right, never mind. I thought I saw headlights. I was wrong. People sound confused. Yeah. A lot of people thought 98 was 82, which I guess is understandable. Alrighty. So, 82 has just departed Staple Mills Road. He's currently running about 10 minutes late. And he should be rounding the corner and becoming visible here very soon. That would be our 6th catch, because that train was just our 5th. Amtrak 98, that was our 5th catch of today's stream. This one should be our 6th. Yeah, Ashland Mill is north of here. 6 this morning, not too bad, yeah. 98 was running 2 hours and 36 minutes late, yep. Oh, wow, it's only 36 now. He was, when I last checked, he was 3 hours late. So he shaved some time off, so good for him. '52 way behind just now in Fayetteville. My goodness, yeah, I know he wasn't in, so he's just now entered North Carolina. I know, he wasn't in North Carolina when I checked the tracker this morning. I know he was in South Carolina, so I was like, okay, we're not seeing this guy on stream anyway. Can catch him on the Selma and Dunn train cams. I didn't even know Selma had a train cam. Yeah, Selma's a spot I want to hit up sometime soon. Selma, North Carolina. Does that catch the NCDOT trains? Does anybody know? Or does that only catch the Amtrak? The Amtrak 98. Yep, they're at the depot. It does see the NCDOT trains. Okay. So Selma, North Carolina, that will be a spot I will think about. I think those cops are responding to something. A couple just went by. School's out here in Ashland, Virginia, by the way. Summer officially started for them. So that's probably, well, today's also Saturday. But school started for them. Oh, we got headlights. All right, it's looking like 82 is going to be on the close track here. Another ALC 42. Yeah, I know, we can't get a P42 to save our lives, like usual on stream. Oh, no, we had a P42 trailing on 92. Trailing. 7th catch, yeah. This will be the 7th catch of today's stream. Try to go for a record here. I don't think we will. Our record's 11 on one stream, so. I doubt we'll break that record anytime soon, but 98 had a P42 trailing, but it had P42. But 98, but not 98, 82 has another ALC 42 leading. So yep, this guy's gonna be on the close track. And truck 40 has left Alexandria. heading towards Ashland. I doubt that. I'll have to check, but I didn't think he was that close. I didn't think Amtrak 40 was that close. Oh no, it could be. Amtrak 40 is in NC. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, Amtrak 40 is a northbound. 41's the southbound. Maybe he means 41. There it goes. He's blowing his horn now. This will be the 7th one today. One's in Pennsylvania. Okay. I hear him. Yeah. So yeah, back-to-back ones on track 2 here. This is track 2, right? Yeah, all right. Yep. And there we go. 11's the record on a live stream, you said. I believe so, yes. I actually don't quite remember, but I'm pretty sure the record was 11. It was either set in Stuart, Florida, or Fort Pierce, Fairport, New York. You would think Ashland would hold the record with all the trains it sees, but no, it doesn't. Folkestone doesn't. I'm catching Amtrak 98 and Tri-Rail. Nice. So you're a South Florida rail fan then? I catch Tri-Rail from time to time too. I got a rail fan. When I get back to Florida, I got a rail fan Tri-Rail more. Definitely got to do that more. It's taking him forever. Slow approach. Ashland's a speed restriction due to the confined rail lines in between right under the road, so it's very close quarters. All right, chat. Here comes the 7th catch of today's stream. I'm gonna go quiet so I can record this. Be sure to wave, chat. Be sure to wave. My goodness. Yeah, there goes a phase. Yeah, we had a phase 7 amp fleet there. Not bad. Sorry, chat. Didn't mean to hit the tripod there. All right, I'm trying to move mine around here so I can catch him trying to depart. But you should be momentarily. Alrighty, there we go. So there goes the 7th catch of today's stream. And I think we're gonna call it there. We had ourselves a nice, decent stream today. That's gonna do it for today's morning stream. And yeah, so some pretty good action. We got 7 today. 7 trains, that's not bad. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. Aw, shucks, yeah, it's all good, man. We got one later today, so that's gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you guys so much for sticking around and stopping by. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream, whatever it may be. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you later, bye-bye.